What is up, everyone? I am Jamie with Three Little Goats Homestead, and it is still cold and yucky out, so we are back in the soap studio today to make some emulsified sugar scrub. So with an emulsified sugar scrub, it's a little bit different than just adding sugar to oil. We're going to be adding an emulsifier in it. We're also going to be using a preservative because it is going to be exposed to water. But when you use this product, it kind of transforms into a sugary lotion that not only exfoliates but also helps to hydrate and lock in that moisture on your skin. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to make this emulsified sugar scrub, we're making, of course, a goat milk, oats, and honey scrub. So we will be using a preservative. I put preservatives in all of my sugar scrubs because you're going to use it in the shower. Water is going to get introduced to it, and that's when you introduce bacteria, mold, and yeast growth. So we're putting a preservative in it today. You can forego the preservative, but I would forego probably the goat milk as well and the honey as well. But that is what we are doing. I will have a full blog post with more info as usual. I'm a little winded because I had to run back in to get my honey out of the house. But we're going to get our stuff starting to melt down. I'm going to start with my hard stuff like my emulsifying wax and my stearic acid because those have the highest melting points. So we are going to get that measured out. And your stearic acid. Hopefully everything fits in here. Need some mango butter. And add in our shea butter. And then lastly, we're going to put in our tallow. Alright, let's see if we can get this all in here. Hopefully this is enough. Alright, so I'm going to get this melting down, and while this is melting down, we'll work on the other part of the ingredients. We're going to measure out our sugar. I should have enough here. I am using organic cane sugar. Now to this I'm going to add colloidal oatmeal. Now colloidal oatmeal needs water in order for it to really do anything for your skin, but since this is designed to be used in the shower, the water from your shower that is on your skin while you're using this will help to activate it. So we are going to get this put in. Alright, and now we're going to add in our freeze-dried goat milk. Like always, I milk our Nigerian dwarfs here on the farm, and then I freeze-dry all of the excess milk to use in our skincare stuff. And I do actually sell the freeze-dried goat milk on our website in limited quantities because I only have so much to give. So it is listed on the website. I'll be restocking it again soon since the girls will be back in milk again. So let me get this bag put away. I feel like I'm going to need a bigger container, but it's fine. So if these, I don't run my freeze-dried goat milk through a blender or anything like that, so it is a little bit on the chunky side, but it breaks down really, really quickly. So we are going to just give this really good mixing. And then as we mix in all of our oils and butters, this will work down too. Alright, and now we have got to do our oils. So I am using castor oil today, I am using safflower oil, and I am using jojoba oil. So let's get these measured out. Alright, our safflower oil. And then our jojoba oil. One last thing before I forget, our honey. So I've already weighed this out. I'm going to use the spoon I used to get my shea butter out with. So I can get all of this scooped up. I really need to get some smaller containers. And I'm going to get that in there. I don't want to put it in with my butters that are melting because I don't want to heat the honey up too much. So, wow. We're waiting on that. We've got one more ingredient. I'm using Germall Plus because I'm using goat milk in my formulation. I have a whole blog post going over different preservatives so you can figure out which one you want, what's going to work for your formulation and your products. But this is what we are using today. Alright, so once everything is melted, I'll bring it back. Alright, so all of my hard butters and stearic acid and everything is melted. Now I'm going to add in my fragrance for this. I'm using an oat milk and honey fragrance oil, which smells amazing. I love it. I have a lot of cold processed soaps with this scent. And I'm just going off of the usage rate of the manufacturer to make sure I have the right in here for a wash off product. So I'm going to give that a little mix with our honey in here. We're ready to combine. Now I have all my jars over here off to the side. These are massive 16-ounce jars. So these are going to be very big. And I've already washed these and I've sprayed them down with rubbing alcohol. And now we're going to hope that everything fits into this bowl. So I'm going to get this in here first and get this mixed up a little bit because this honey is thick. Castor oil is a little bit thick too, but that's why we added the safflower oil to help kind of thin it out a little bit, because castor oil, oh, she's very, very thick. Alright, so we got that out. I'm just going to give this a little scrapey poo. We're going to get these started so I don't make a giant mess in here when I pour the other ingredients in. So this is my stearic acid, my emulsifying wax, my tallow, all of those good things. Get that in there, every last drop. Now we carefully start mixing again. Oof. I'm going to make sure everything is nice and incorporated. So I'm going to continue to mix this around for a bit and I'll bring you back in a minute. So everything is mixed, ready to go. And I'm going to just start scooping it into my containers. It's the easiest way for me to do it. And hopefully not make a giant mess. That's what we're sitting at. So we are actually going to be sitting at 18 ounces of product in these jars. I could probably put another good ounce in there, but I don't want to overfill them. And I'm going to finish filling these up and I'll bring you guys back. So I've got everything jarred up. I've just got to throw the labels on, which I'll do here in a second. But I have a little bit left over, so I'm going to show you what this does. So a little bit goes along with this. Water is so cold. I don't have running water in my office. Oh, this is going to be cold. Okay, so it acts more like a lotion consistency once you actually start using it on your skin. So it doesn't leave you feeling greasy. It just helps to hydrate and lock in that moisture while getting rid of all of that excess dead skin. And it is so yummy. And it smells delicious too. So now I've got to figure out how to get all of this off my hands because I didn't pour enough water in here. And my printer is going crazy because nothing nothing ever goes as planned around here. So let me get my hands cleaned off and we'll get our jars labeled, and I will figure out why my printer has decided to go off the walls, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we are officially done with this batch. We will be making a few more different scents, including a coffee scrub and some fun citrusy scents, so be sure to look out for those, and I will see you guys in the outro. Alright y'all, so that is what I have got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really does help. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out videos every single week. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.